The Fantasy Skirmisher.
All right, guys. So 3 weeks ago, I had open heart surgery, a five-time bypass surgery. I think they call it a quintuple bypass surgery. And a friend of mine, after I got home, she stopped by with some items and also a little gift here that she picked up at Gen Con. Lord of the Rings role-playing 5e starter set, uh, Overhill and Underhill. I have never heard of this, and I have not looked it up yet either. From what she told me is that there was a big booth which was called the One Ring role playing system. And my understanding, or her understanding as relayed to me, is that they took the One Ring rule set of theirs, role playing set, and did a conversion to 5e for this starter set. Now, I have not played D&D since 4th edition. I do have this Essentials kit, which I picked up just as COVID was shutting everything down, because I had this false hope that I could play this with my wife and daughter during lockdown, but that never happened. But I love Middle Earth token, and I just thought looked really intriguing, so I wanted to open up this gift. All right, so let's get me an entry point here. There we go. I wanted to do this actually a couple weeks ago when she stopped by and gave this to me, but I was just feeling just too weak. So, and actually in a couple of hours I leave to see my surgeon on my first post OR appointment. All right, so here we go. Gonna open this up, and the box seems pretty tight. There we go. There we go. Boy, it was locked for freshness. And I should probably go over the back here first, wouldn't you say? What you think? See, I'm not even thinking straight. All right, well, it's pretty basic. It's got some basic information that you are enjoying a rare, quiet evening at the inn. Okay, just some fluff stuff. So, Lord of the Rings role-playing 5e starter set combines the world's most known and beloved fantasy setting with the world's leading role-playing game system in a visually stunning and easy to use yet inexpensive package. It's beginner friendly, so condensed 5e rules are in here. Complete adventure. Full large color map of Eriador with a combat diagram on the back. It's beautifully illustrated cardboard stand-up figures for player heroes and adversaries. 5 pre-generated and illustrated player heroes. Full set of transparent polyhedral dice, so on and so forth. All right, so it's by Free League, Middle Earth Enterprises, Sophisticated Games. All right, so let's get into this and see exactly what this is about. Boy, that box is tight. All right, put this over here. Well, first we got standees, right? So set these aside. And we've got lots of different types of dice. And we've got a games catalog. It looks interesting. All right, somebody rudely interrupted me and called and froze my camera here because, yes, I am using my iPhone. All right, so got the catalog. Aliens and Blade Runner. The One Ring and Lord of the Rings. Okay. So it looks like the One Ring has its own starter set. Plus rulebook. Looks Dragonbane. Coriolis, if I said that right. Oh, Nordic horror role playing. Looks like they have some really cool stuff here. I'm going to have to take a closer look at this. Invincible, Outgunned. The Electric State, Tales of the Loop. So it looks like they have role-playing games on a lot of really cool IPs. Twilight 2000, Walking Dead Universe, Forbidden Lands, Mutant. I'm going to have to take a closer look at that. All right, so then we have, looks like a getting started sheet, which is just one-sided as you could see here. And then let's just move all of this out of the box. All right, so obviously the core item here is the rule book. So on the back, got different tables, typical difficulty classes, sources of shadow, misdeeds, journey rolls, event targets, exhaustion, and journey events. All right. So we've got the table of contents. Looks like it's about 24 pages of rules. Examples of play, adventuring. Some really nice artwork. Different ability checks. Again, I am not familiar with 5e. Saving rolls, shadow. We've got combat. Looks like they have different stances. Councils. Player heroes meet many travelers and wanderers along the road. When the company meets one or more lore master characters to discuss or negotiate something of importance, a council occurs. Yeah, this is a really beautiful rulebook here. Wisdom travel checks. All right, so in addition to the rule book, looks like we've got the adventure right here. So we've got introduction, part 1, A Fateful Meeting, the Crowned Hill, part 2, part 3 is Iron Jaws, then the epilogue and adversaries. I don't know why I keep mispronouncing that. I guess this is for the DM, clearly. So I'm wondering if there's a way to solo this. I'm sure there is, where you could just focus on using this as the story to move your characters forward and do some fighting. The Ruins of Cran. There's part 3, Iron Jaws here. The Lair of the She-Wolf. The Grim Pursuer. Normal encounters. Okay. And then we get to the end here. Then we've got stats for Hackmog, the Orc Hunter, Orc Soldiers, Goblin Archers, Orc Guards, Wild Wolf, and Graf, the Fang of the North. And then open game license version. Okie doke. And it looks like here we have characters. Gera, daughter of Guitar. So we've got some pre-filled out adventures. That's nice. Regent Stonefist. So you've got a little bit of background on these characters. And then you've got the character sheets. Nicely filled out. Looks like it's done with actual pen, but it's kind of a nice touch there. Fimbrethil of the Havens. Got a lot of traits, features, and virtues there. And you can see you've got, strength, integrity, dexterity, constitution, intelligence, wisdom, charisma, all very familiar. Mentha, North Tukes. So we've got our hobbit. So what's your hobbit sense? You have advantage on all intelligence, wisdom, and charisma saving throws against shadow. And it looks like this is the last one here. So Dwayne here, Eagle Nose. It's the heroic culture of Rangers of the North. So yeah, just a good selection of heroes to start with. It looks like we have an opening letter, and on the back side here, so journey log, the company, journal, journey paths, create your map with different events. And boy, holy cow, this looks attractive. Let's open this up. It's two-sided here. So you've got Eriador. So there's Linden. And there's the Shire. Looks very nice. Beautiful map. And also has different illustrations. And on the back here, I think this is that combat map which was mentioned on the back of the box. Look at the detail on this. Let's move this down a little bit here. Yeah, I'm really curious to see how combat works in this. But what a beautifully illustrated battle map, if indeed that's what this is. Which I'm sure it is, because we've got the standees. They got to go somewhere, right? So here you got your selection of orcs and goblins. And you got the different characters. Very nice. Very nice. Okay, yeah, the standees are beautiful. As you know, this is a really nice package, and I'm really curious about it. So I do want to read it and kind of get into it as time allows. I got some other projects I want to do, and at some point, guys, my health is going to improve. I'm going to get some energy back, get my brain back, and kind of get back into doing more miniatures gaming as well as dungeon crawls. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this low effort unboxing here. This was a beautiful gift that my friend gave me, get well gift. So I definitely need to thank her for this. And I'll see you next time, guys, on the Fantasy Skirmisher. Bye-bye.
Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.